Did you know that you could do more with sourdough than just make bread? You sure can, and I'm going to use it today to make the crust for a sourdough chicken pot pie. You get your normal dry ingredients in your mixing bowl, but you're going to add in 200 grams of that sourdough starter. Incorporate it, but try to keep that butter super, super cold, because that's what keeps your pie crust flaky. Then turn out your dough, separate them into 2 balls that you smash into discs, and then you'll refrigerate them to keep them cold. Come on over to your stove and let's start a base for a chicken pot pie. Your veg, 2 tablespoons of flour, a cup of milk, 1.5 cups of chicken broth, splash of white wine. You're going to let that come together, marry, reduce, and thicken. Add the chicken, the frozen peas, and some fresh parsley or other tender herbs. That goes into the refrigerator and it has to cool completely, because if you put a hot filling into your pie crust that's unbaked, it'll melt the butter. So that goes in the fridge. You roll out your pie crust. When the filling is cooled, then you can fill it into a deep pie pan, like a 2.5-inch deep one. Drape that pie crust generously over the top, because this crust will shrink when it bakes. Brush it with an egg wash. Now you can pinch it with the fork, seal it tightly, cut it to vent so that liquid can breathe when it bakes, and then just a little dusting of light, flaky sea salt over the top. Look how beautiful this is. This might be the best pie crust I've ever made. It was tender, it was flaky, it had a slightly savory, tangy flavor that really enhanced the flavor of the chicken pot pie. Give this recipe a try. It's delicious.